What is going on, everybody? Butter Cheese here, back with another video. Today in this video, I will be doing the predictions and the ratings of each of the 4 tributes for the Series 1 Hunger Games. Basically, what I'm going to be doing in this video is I'm going to be predicting who will come out on top, who will win this whole thing out of these 4 people. Now, I'm going to be looking at film out of all 4 of these players. 2 of these players I have film that I took myself. One, Galaxy Poke, I believe, is from last series Hunger Games. I took film from that, of him playing in it. He did lose that, but there's some good things I want to point out that he did and some bad things that he did. Damien, I recorded him recently playing some, on the Hive playing the Hunger Games. I recorded him playing a game. I want to talk about what he did right and wrong there. And then 2 of the tributes, which is Golden Money and the substitute for Bobby. Bobby will not be playing in these Hunger Games because he's completely opted out and he will be fine for all of it. But we have Pancake, which is one of Golden Money's friend, who will be stepping in his place. And I filmed from his YouTube channel as well as from Golden Money's YouTube channel. I filmed from both. I took content from there. I will shout these 2 people out in the description of this video. But I will be predicting who will come out on top and who will come in last place and whatnot. And at the end of each of the film, I will be giving the tribute a rating out of 10. 1 being the worst and 10 being the best. I'll be giving them whatever's reasonable between those places and giving them a rating based on how they perform in their film. But without further ado, let's begin with this. So the first person that I will be playing is Galaxy Poke here. Looks like he's just going to go into the cornucopia at the beginning of these games, grabbing whatever he can get, and then he's going to try to avoid some people and run out. Here in this part of this video, he's at a trap, actually, which is not a good thing. You never want to go for any traps, whether they look convincing or they do not look convincing. This guy, he tries to avoid players as much as possible, which is a good thing. He goes out as far as he can, and he explores to see if he can gather materials, so at the end he can be a violent player. But you never want to look at traps, whether they're a good thing or a bad thing. Most of the time, that will result in your death, and then you will be fined for that mistake, because you do get fined for falling in traps in the Hunger Games. But this guy, he plays, he just explores a lot and tries to gather materials. Here you have another part of him trying to go into a trap and see if he can benefit from it. Almost falls for 2 of the traps, and he does encounter players here shortly. I have film. You can see the 2 players up there. He tries approaching him, and that is not a good thing. You never want to approach players that are in the air. You never want to take the low ground. You always want the high ground. So what I recommend you do is build up and then be level with them. You can see that they just head down. He's outnumbered, clearly. He backtracks, but he does go back, and it results in his death, as you can see, because he is completely outnumbered. You never want to approach these people like that. So because of all of that, I'm going to have to give the guy a rating of 5. Many reasons for this. You never want to enter traps, no matter what they look like, how convincing they look. Never go for traps. You never want to approach a team of 2 like that. You always want to build up. If you have to attack them, first thing you want to do is, if you see that, is you want to get away from there, because you're clearly outnumbered. So you want to just wait it out. Waiting it out. You have to be patient. You never want to approach a team of 2 like that. And if you're going to, never take the low ground when they're up. You want to build up and be level with them, so it would be a more fair combat, because you can just see they came down. First thing I would assume they're going to do is shoot at him, because he's low and below, and it's easier to shoot someone when you're above. But they see that he's just 1 player, and they come down, outnumber him, 2-on-1. Just terrible loss. But that's why he's going to receive a rating of 5. He did do some good things, though. He definitely did not stick around too long at the beginning. Many players died last year at the very beginning, so he made sure to get out and explore a lot. He did go to traps, not a good thing, but he did explore. He did gather some resources, I believe, but he did end up losing. And I'm not sure how he plays now. I'm just looking at how he plays. I'm looking at how he plays from the film. not how he plays nowadays, because you never know how someone plays now. Maybe he got better, maybe he got worse. So I'm going to have to give him a rating of 5. He's going to come out at about 1.95 blocks. That's his height. He's 15 years old, and he's going to be rocking the blue this year in this Hunger Games. So that's going to be my rating and predictions on Galaxy Poke. Actually, the prediction will be towards the end of the video, but that's my rating. He's going to receive a 5. So the next person I want to talk about is Penn Central, or Damien here. This is a video from the Hive that I was actually filmed today of me recording it. So you can see he misses the chest at the top. He sees that he's outnumbered of chests, so he just ends up running. A very difficult start for him. I recommend, if you're going to have a start like that, you want to just go for the lower chests. You want to look around, and you never want to aim for the beginning chest. You got to see how many players are going for the chests. So I recommend you just go down, grab a chest or two, and get out. And you can see him running away. He's going to be looting every chest here. And you got to make sure you're looking around for your surroundings, seeing if there's anyone approaching you. But he does grab an axe, so he does have some weapon, some armor you can see here. So he's just going to go out. He's going to climb some mountains. He is getting far from the middle, which is a good thing. You never want to stick around there, because that's where a lot of people die. As you can see in the chat here, many people are dying as a result from staying too long in the middle. So he's just going to look in the chest, go into his inventory, organize the stuff around, the usual. And now he's just going to go around and explore. See what's there. See what kind of chests there are. See if there's anything you can upgrade. Whatever. You gotta gather things. It's important, because towards the end, many people are doing the same thing, and they're stocking up on God knows what, and you need to have things to go against that. So he's just going to look around. He's not going to try hunting for people this early. He's just going to try to grab some things that will benefit him later in the games. It looks like he's just looking at a chest. So there is a player right there who has just killed. I'm not sure exactly if that was a player or... So he's just going to automatically charge him. Looks like this guy's going to run away from him. So he's just going to start chasing him, trying to kill him. Looks like he ends up getting this kill, I'm pretty sure, at the end of the game. Just taking a look here. So he is struggling to get up that mountain, and he is fighting this guy out pretty evenly. He ends up winning it. Good combat, I say. He did approach him. He did fight him. I'm not sure. I think based on his loadout, I wouldn't approach the guy, because you don't know what he has. He may have an iron sword. He may have better armor. I wouldn't recommend going for that, but he did end up killing, so he got lucky there. I will say that. But besides that, he did have good combat. He did swing at the right time. He did almost die there, I think, but it was fair. It was a fair fight. So now he's just gonna look for more stuff. You can see the borders are shrinking, so he does have to notice that. And he's just looking around now, and I believe I saw a player on the right. Yeah, so 3 players fighting it out. Here he makes a mistake. I've already seen this, and you never want to approach players like that. You're clearly outnumbered. I die here because whatever, but I keep watching. But you never, ever, ever want to approach a group like that. You want to have them fight it out first and then approach them. And honestly, I would just wait. I would wait more to see what happens before approaching a group like that. And because of all of that, based on what he did, I'm going to have to give the guy a rating of 6. He does good combat. He does approach better. He does know how to sword fight someone. He's not that bad, but he did make a life-costing decision by approaching a group that is fighting already. You want them to fight it out and then approach. Usually, you want to just get away from there, have them fight it out, and wait towards the end to approach and attack the players remaining. Best strategy to winning this whole thing is to wait it out and be patient. You don't want to charge people. But he does receive a 6 from me. I think he'll do pretty good in these games. Not sure. He's going to come out at around 2 blocks. He's 18, and he's going to be rocking the orange jumpsuit in these games. And that's going to be my rating for Damien or Penn Central. He's going to receive a 6. So the next person I want to talk about is Golden Money. You can see by his channel here that he does a lot of PvP things. Now, first thing I want to talk about is his offense here. You can see that automatically it's a poor decision by approaching two people like that, but he saves his life amazingly here. He places the block just in the right place, eliminates the treasure, and then he goes to attack the players. He is violent, very violent. He will approach a team of two and win if he needs to. He can do it. He knows how to. He placed the blocks in the right place. He uses his blocks wisely, and he comes and kills and dominates. Now, here's a very, very smart play here defensively. This guy recorded a video of him getting chased by two people with netherite armor. I watched this entire video, and there's a specific part of this video where I want to bring out to show how this guy can not only play offensively, but defensively. You can see this guy approaching the village. This guy can climb mountains fast when he's getting chased. He can grab materials while he's being chased. You can see him grab a hay bale here quickly and get away. These guys are fully netherite armored right now. And he is grabbing food, and he goes for the high ground immediately. Very smart play for going for the high ground. You can see that he's outnumbered, so he's trying to get up, so he has a more fair play. And he's just trying to grab materials, whatever, eat some food, and then he does get attacked here, but he recovers from it. You can see that he tries to play the hay bale. He tries to place the hay bale, but he's unable to, so he's just going to run and try to get into this library here. Gather materials. He got some iron boots there, which is good, so he's starting to get armored up. This guy is quick, very quick, and he has a great, great sense in this game. This guy is going to be receiving an 8 from me. For all of that, a solid 8. He knows how to play offensively. He knows how to approach a player. He knows what he has armored. And defense is great. 2 netherite armor, he gets away. Gets armor. The whole video, he ends up doing amazing, I'll be honest. But that was a specific part where I wanted to bring out. This guy is gathering materials on the run. And he's going to receive an 8 for that. He's going to come in at 2 blocks, age 18, and he's going to be rocking the yellow banana outfit for this series, Hunger Games. So that's going to be my rating on Golden Money. He's going to receive an 8. So the last person I want to talk about today is the 4th tribute, which is Pancake, and this is the guy who's coming in for Bobby. This guy is also violent, just like Golden Money. This kid knows how to attack people. This guy will just go and attack. This is a video of him, random item challenge, I believe. Not sure to be exact, but you can see how violent and fast this kid is. He goes and he dominates. Like, he's good. He's skilled. He knows exactly where to go. You can see that he's just going straight for the water because he's trying to play defensively now. He's trying to play smart. He's running and then tricking them, running and then tricking them. He's a good fighter, I will say. This kid, he plays smart. He plays smart. He's skilled in the water, I will say that. You can see some parts of this video where he goes underwater and he attacks them. You can see, I don't know how they're not dying, how they're not dead right now. This Havy, whatever his name is, he's playing smart too. He's placing the blocks, but you can see how he's getting around the placing of the blocks and just automatically attacking and playing very smart. You can see that he's losing hearts, so he's just going to try to start playing a defensive game here. He gets into the water. He does this thing where he swims down and then up, and then attacks. Down and then up, and then down and then above, and then attacks. So you can see he goes down, up, and then he turns around at some point and attacks again, I'm pretty sure. He gets a solid hit. It cuts out here. He's just placing redstone. I'm not sure exactly what he's doing, but he does go under and up, down and up. Very, very smart play in the water. He does attack the player. I'm trying to see what part it is. Right here. See, he goes down and then up and then gets a solid hit on the guy. And then he gets another hit on the guy. And then another hit on the guy. And it's very smart. He's smart. He's fast. He's quick. He plays good defensively and good offensively. So because of all of that, I'm going to have to give Pancake a solid rating of 8. He's fast, he's quick, he knows how to attack in the water. This guy will be violent in the water, which is good based on the next arena, which you will see soon. I will be showcasing the arena that these 4 will be competing in. But this guy's going to receive a rating of 8, judged on his last gameplay. He plays like Golden Money, he's quick. They're going to receive the same rating because they play relatively the same. They're fast and they're quick. I do want to see these two go at it in this arena. I want to see these two fight because this will be a close one between these two. They're fast, they're quick, and they're smart. This guy knows how to fight in the water. I'm not sure how the water fighting is on Golden Money's end, but I'm pretty sure that it's also good, judging by how fast he is. But these two, they're going to be good. But I'm going to give this guy a solid 8. Hey, he's going to come around at 1.85 blocks, and he's 18. And, yeah, that's my rating on Pancake. He's going to receive an 8. So before I go into the predictions for the Series 1 Hunger Games winners, I want to talk about this arena. So you can see that it's a jungle arena with water in the middle and trees everywhere on the outside. This is going to be a lot of high ground play and a lot of swimming play. So you're going to see how players dodge trees and play in the air, and how they swim and attack players. The middle is also pretty cool. There's a lot of holes in the ground, so you can fall for a trap there. You got to be smart in the beginning because there's holes. You can fall into those. There's a good amount of chests there, and there are chests around the world too. Not a lot though. There's a very limited amount. But yeah, that's the arena for the Series 1 Hunger Games, and now I'm going to head into the predictions on who's going to win. So now I'm going to predict who's going to win the Series 1 Xlair Hunger Games. Now, you can see these 4 players here. I've laid it all out on screen, all of their stats and their ratings that they've received. The person I believe is going to come in last place is going to have to be Galaxy Poke, judging by his last gameplay. Now, like I'm saying, this is just a prediction. I don't know how these players play now. I know how Damien plays now, but that's about it. But judging by what I saw in the videos, I'm going to have to predict that Galaxy Poke is going to come in last place. He's going to be the first one to be eliminated. The next person I believe will be eliminated will be Damien. I predict that he's going to die a little bit later into the games. He's going to go out and he's going to hide and he's going to gather materials. But I do think that he's going to make a poor decision and attack someone when he shouldn't, and it will result in his death. Now, there's a very, very hard decision to make in front of me now. Like I said, Galaxy's going to be the first one, and then it's going to be Damien to die. But between Golden Money and Pancake, it's a very tough decision to make, and I have thought about this a lot. It's very, very, a lot of scenarios can play out. It's very tough, but with Pancake and his water swimming ability and Golden Money, it's so hard. Like, for instance, like if the battle ends up in water, I think Pancake's gonna win, no doubt, because he's just better at swimming. But if it's gonna be on the ground, I have to say Golden Money's gonna win this Series 1 Hunger Games. There's just more ground in the games, and Pancake, he's good he's good. He's a good PvP guy, on the ground and in the water. But on the ground, I'm gonna have to say Golden Money's better because he knows how to get away from people better. He faced 2 netherite people. He ran away, grabbed materials on the run. He managed to get away from all of that. So I have to say that he's going to win. But if it does end up in the water, I think Pancake's going to win. If the fight ends up being in the water, I think Pancake's going to win the whole thing. But you never know what's going to happen. You never know what's going to happen. What can play out? Any of these 4 can win. It depends on what they get. Like, if someone has a better sword, that might change everything. But if I'm saying, by looking at all of them, if everyone has a fair, equal chance, they grab the same materials, everything, I think Golden Money's winning. On the ground, Golden Money's winning. In the water, Pancake's winning the whole thing. So those are going to have to be my predictions for the Series 1 Hunger Games. I'm not sure when the video of the Hunger Games is going to come out, but it's going to be a great show. I'm going to make it a good show for everybody. And until then, please feel free to comment down below what you guys think, who you guys think is going to win, what team you're taking. And other than that, I hope you guys have a great Easter and enjoy the rest of your day. See you guys later.